Golden Acre here with another Halo 4 campaign mission walkthrough. Today I'm going to show you how to get the weekly campaign challenge Shutdown Slamdown. This requires doing Shutdown mission on Legendary with the Mythic, Tilt, Thunderstorm, and Tough Luck Skulls on. And in addition to those four, I'm turning on Cowbell because it's really going to help in the mission. And Grunt Birthday Party and IWBYD Daddy, just because I like those skulls. And anyway, here we go. Getting ready to start the mission. And after we get through the first cutscene here, and of course 343's logo, which takes forever. Okay, after we get through the cutscene, the first thing we're going to do is run over to Pelican. That's been outfitted for us. And I'm going to jetpack up here. The jetpack's going to be real helpful a little bit later in the mission. Grab a DMR, grab a railgun. Might not need, probably won't need the railgun, but just in case. Max out on ammo and jump into Pelican. Now, Cortana is going through her pre-flight checklist. I cannot hear the audio while I'm doing the voiceover, by the way, so I'm just kind of guessing on what's being said right now. Anyway, when we see the left trigger waypoint, that means we can boost.
Before we find another ride home. You know that, right?
And it should show up just about, there it is. Okay, now we boost out of here. Now, Cortana's going to say we've got to go over to one or two structures that are acting as traffic cops for the Didact, all the traffic between the Didact and the rest of the area. But that would require us going through two major battles and a real harrowing landing just to get in the structures. So what we're going to do is we're going to skip all that. And where I'm shooting at right now is basically where we're going to get inside. If we'd have battled it out on the other two structures, ultimately we would have wound up over here, and the outside of the structure would have opened up and let us in. But we're sneaking in through a side door and just taking it easy here. Yeah, the walls behind me would have opened up if we'd have gone through the first two structures. But like I said, we're skipping all that, which is two major battles with Prometheans and Covenant. Land the Pelican, jump on out, use your jetpack to boost through that opening, and we're on our way into the third structure. Okay, the door should open here momentarily. Here it comes. Alright, now be careful here. You can actually run right through this grav lift and fall to your death. So just kind of gently walk into this thing. And it's going to bring you up into the third structure. And we will be dealing entirely with Covenant here. The first thing we want to do is jump over here and stop. We're going to have two shielded jackals and a grunt that we're going to try to take out. We don't have to, but it makes things a little bit easier. Okay, got all three. When we ultimately head over to that left tower. Alright. Notice I'm using the incline here as cover. We've got four grunts to deal with initially. One of which has got a needler, which I really hate. Sometimes they'll retreat up a light bridge ramp to the next structure, and I can't get all four at once, but I happen to there. Next thing we have to deal with is two plasma cannons, one on the left and one on the right. And before I deal with those, I ran up there and replaced my railgun with a light rifle. But what will happen here is, as you kill grunts on the plasma cannons, another one will come up and take its place. So you can just sit back here at distance and at your leisure take out or thin out the enemy. And eventually we'll get an elite on the plasma cannon, one on each side. Doesn't look like the one on the right is ready to jump on the cannon yet, so switch back over here to the left. Oh yeah, there's an elite. Okay. We can use the light rifle, two full clips. We'll take him out at distance. Pop his shields and take him out. And like an idiot, he just sits there on the cannon, doesn't move. Yep. Okay, that elite's down. Okay, and there's the elite on the right side. Same thing. Just pop him from distance, pop him in the head. The shields will eventually pop up towards the end of the second clip. And a headshot, and he's gone. Alright, now I'm going to go up here, get the rest of the light rifle ammo, switch over to the DMR, and I'm backing up here just because I'm not sure whether or not all of the grunts are down. And it looks like there's at least one left. And again, these guys will run right up to the plasma cannon, so they're very easy to take out from distance. Again, using that ramp as as cover. Alright, looks like they're all down in those first two structures. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to head over here to the left. And what we have to do now is take out a bunch of grunts and jackals, and hopefully at distance. So I'm going to start with the ones way over here on the left. There's two grunts and 3 jackals. Alright, got 2 of them anyway. And straight ahead there's going to be some grunts and jackals. And I think I'm going to use the light rifle on the shielded jackals here. Light rifle works almost as well as the DMR or battle rifle does. It does knock them back, but not quite as well.
Chief, head for one of those locations.
And I'm just using up my light rifle ammo to preserve my DMR ammo. And again, there we go, got one. Sometimes they'll walk their way up the ramp towards you. If that's the case, just throw a grenade at them. See, it does knock them back a bit. Alright, I think I got a couple of grunts and maybe one more shielded jackal. There's a grunt. Again, I'm being very careful here. No rush. Okay. I may have one more grunt down here. Yep, there he is. Get him out in the open, and boom, he's gone. Okay, I'm going to switch out my light rifle for Covenant carbine. Now it starts to get a little hairy. We're faced with where that waypoint is. We've got 2 grunts and a fuel rod cannon wielding elite. And what we want to do is get those 2 grunts out of the way. Again, I'm using the center post as cover. I'm not exactly sure where the elite went, so I'm going to head on over here to the left. There is a incinerator cannon over here. I'm going to take that, swap out my DMR. Okay, he's sitting there at the front of the platform. Driving back a little bit with carbine shots, and now we're going to do a little dance. Let him chase me around the center post here. Okay, at some point he will stop. When he does, he'll reverse direction, and then I can come around from behind and nab him right there with a melee. Okay, picking up his fuel rod cannon and getting myself oriented here. Now, 2 platforms over, straight back in the opposite direction of that waypoint, there's a crate with plenty of fuel rod cannon ammo, and that's where I'm headed now. Now we got 2 hunters we're going to have to deal with at this level before we can go up to the next level. And with Mythic until on, their shields, these hunters' shields, are almost invulnerable. I mean, you could sit back and throw grenades at them and fuel rod them to death, and you may or may not kill one of them, and that's just one of them. But I'm going to use a little trickery here. What I'm going to try to do is get on the platform with them and start doing a dance to try to get at least one of them off to the edge. I'm going to run up here, jetpack over to the left side here. And I'm sort of strafing back and forth, trying to get one of them. I got one of them back on the edge. I don't know if he'll stay there. No, he moved up on me, darn it. Yeah. When in doubt, retreat. Go back here. Gather my thoughts. Okay, one of them is up on the edge by the light bridge. I'm using the post as cover. Being very careful here because a direct hit from the fuel rod cannon is going to take me out. One hit. Okay. Alright. Can't quite get him off the edge. Doggone it. So now I got to run around. Still can't get him off the edge. Well, again, I'm trying to retreat here. Alright, I'm going to go back to the fuel rod cannon crate. Again, it's 2 platforms over, straight back.
Chief, head for one of those locations. Bringing those towers
Load
down
up on
is the
ammo
only
when I
way
get
we're
over
going to
here.
reach the didact.
I'm looking for grenades, just in case. Don't see any. Still don't see any. That surprises me a little bit. I guess you got to have catch on to have the grunts and such drop grenades when they die. So it looks like all the grenades have despawned. Okay. Ready to give it another try. Looks like we got them over here on the right, so I'm going to use my go to the left approach again. And again, I'm going to start dancing with them. If I can get at least one of them on the edge. Looks like one staying back. I'm going to jetpack up. I'm going to knock him off. I think I did. So I'm going to rush back here to gather myself up. Yeah, it looks like one of them is off the edge. Now I'll try to take out the other one. I'm going to run back here so I can reload the incinerator cannon. Okay, here we go. Hopefully we'll get him this time. We'll get the remaining one. Looks like he is off on the left side, so... It's a lot easier dealing with one and not two. Okay. Oh, good, he's off now. Kind of pushed him to the edge with the fuel rod cannon and knocked him off with the incinerator cannon. Okay, here we go. Up to the last level. And this is going to be a bit of a rush. As I come out, I'm going to have an elite on the platform I got to deal with. and a Banshee over on the left that I want to take. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive the Elite back a little bit with fuel rod cannon. Kind of jetpacking over here into the Banshee. I didn't want the shields down, but we'll have to deal with that. Go down and to the right, underneath the plasma cannon fire. Kind of parallel the bridge, and up to the second floor. Jump out of the Banshee, down to the next floor, through the door, and immediately boost with your jetpack to avoid fire. And that basically does it for the mission. I mean, there's a couple more things we got to do here, but it doesn't involve any enemy fire, so there's almost no risk at this. Okay, we get Cortana in here, and she's starting to get rampant again. So basically, this will get you the Shutdown Slamdown 20,000 XPs if you do, if you do this mission with the skulls on that I had on. Also, it would get you the first one as well, 24,000 EXP, the Mythic one, which is basically do any campaign on Heroic with the Mythic skull on. Why that is worth more XPs than this is beyond me, but you can get them both by doing this mission. Or you can at least get 24,000 by doing the Mythic mission, Mythic skull on, and I actually have a video of doing that with Dawn that I'm going to be working on here in a minute. But anyway, there you go. Shutdown Slamdown completed, and my XP should pop here momentarily. I do hope this helps. Old and Aki signing off. Take care.